Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Unacademy and welcome to the class, guys. In this session, I'm going to teach you Quantitative Ability 2018 Slot 2K. This is the part 2 where I'm going to cover the half of the remaining question. Uh, so let's begin. Those who are watching me for the first time, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Shyam Jagrut. I have been training the students for last 8 years for CAT and other MBA entrance exams. I have trained more than 7,000 students for MBA entrance exams. I do teach the students for quantitative ability, logical reasoning, and data interpretation. So, guys, the simple agenda for today's session, we are going to practice the question from actual CAT paper, that is CAT 2018, and ये slot 2 है. Slot 2 analysis का part 2 चल रहा है अपना ये. So let's begin. Just let me check if everything is okay. Just good to go. So guys, those who are new to our channel, quickly subscribe to this channel. अगर किसी ने subscribe नहीं किया है, quickly do it. And that is Unacademy CAT4MBA. You can also join our Telegram group, that is CAT4MBA, where you'll be getting the PDF notes of the session that we conduct on YouTube, as well as those session we conduct on Unacademy platform. उसके भी PDF notes यहाँ पे available हो जाएंगे. And those who want to attend the special session on Unacademy, they can quickly go and download the Unacademy Learning app. The special classes are completely free of cost. What do you need to do? You need to just download and install the app, and you'll be able to attend all these special sessions from top educators of India totally free. And these are few plus subscriptions from Unacademy, where you'll be getting the mock test and complete support for your preparation. You'll be directly interacting with the educators. So I'll recommend to go for 2-year plan or 1-year plan. 1-year plan is close to 16,000 and 2-year plan is close to 18,000. And if you use this code SHAM1, you will avail the 10% of discount. So those who are willing to go for the plus subscription of Unacademy, do not forget to use this code, that is SHYAM1. My name is Shyam. Code is SHAM1. So let's begin, guys. There are very interesting questions from CAT 2018. There are few of the questions are really straightforward, and few of the questions will just check your common sense, observation skills and all. So here's the question number. Already मैंने last part में 15 question किए थे, and the remaining 19 question I'm going to cover today. So today's session might be a bit lengthy session हो सकता है, ये थोड़ा सा टाइम लग सकता है. We are going to cover close to 19 question exactly. So here's the first question. ये question solve करने के लिए mainly you require a bit of observation skill. At the same time थोड़े से अपने formula पता होने चाहिए summation के लिए, because this is the sum series and we need to add this. Definitely we need to track some identify some pattern, and once you get some pattern, then only you'll be able to add it. Think about it. So if you look at the numbers closely, you can see this is 7, 11, 11, 15, 4 का difference तो जा रहा है. Then again 4 का difference है. There must be 4's multiple something. कितने number of terms पहले calculate कर, how many number of terms will be there? Total number of terms. Can you get the number of terms? And number of terms अगर मैं निकालने तो definitely कुछ ना कुछ pattern यहाँ पे होना चाहिए. So see if you can observe the pattern. So 7 plus 4 is 11, then 11 into 15, this is again plus 4. So I can say this is first term, that is T1. I'll call it as T1. This is T2, T3, and so on. I don't know, Tn. That is the term. So let's try to get the value of n or calculate the number of terms. So n 1 और T2 में कुछ सिमिलैरिटी मिलती है क्या? देखो, this is 4's multiple, 4 into 1 plus 3 into This is 4 into 1 plus 7, right? Look at the second term, you can write it as 4 into 2. 4 का second multiple plus 3 is 11. This is 4 into 2, that is 8 plus 7. That comes out to be the second term. Same way, third term, I can write this as 4 into 3 plus 3. This is 4 into 3 plus 7. So ये constant plus 7 plus 7, इधर plus 3 plus 3. This is 4 into 1, this is 4 into 2, 4 into 3, यहाँ पे 4 into 1, 4 into 2, 4 into 3. Same way, अगर मुझे fourth term अगर calculate करना है, this will be 4 into 4 plus 3, and this will be 4 into 3, sorry, 4 into 4 plus 7. So we got the pattern. Once you get the pattern, you can just observe here the nth term of this is 4 into n plus 3 into 4 into n plus 7. 4 into n plus 3 into 4 into n plus 7. That's the common pattern we have observed. So if I add this thing, so summation of this series must be sum of into n plus 3 into 4 into n plus 7. Okay, so first of all, let's understand what exactly this is. This is 4's multiple plus 3, 4 into n plus 3 is 95. Get value of n. Let's look for 1. 4n must be 95 minus 3, that is 92. Calculate this. So number of terms is 23. 23. N is 23. That's what I can say. Now to add this thing, what you can do is multiply this nth term. Just calculate the nth term first. Let's get the, we'll calculate the sum later. So nth term of the series is basically 4 into 4n into 4n. 4 into 4 is 16. I can write this as 16n square plus 28n plus 12n plus 21. That is nth term of the series will be 16n square plus 40n plus 21. So I need to get sum of n square plus sum of 40n plus sum of 21 into sum of n value 1 से start होगा and n will go till, doesn't matter here, just whatever the values. Okay, so this will be 16 into sum of n square plus 40 into sum of n plus 21. Okay, so this will be the formula for summation of the perfect square numbers. There are two formulas here. Just write down the formulas if in case those who don't know of you must be knowing this thing. 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on to n. Formula for summation n into n plus 1 divided by 2. If I want to add the square, 1 square plus 2 square plus and so the summation formula is n into n plus 1 to n plus 1 divided by 6. These are the two formulas you should be knowing to solve this question. Okay, so this will be 16 times of n into plus 1 to n plus 1 by 6 plus 40 into n plus 1 by 2 1n. Okay, so let me erase this part, get the final answer. So what I can see, यहाँ पे जाएगा 8 will be 3 20. So I can take n common first thing, n in bracket 8 into n plus 1 into 2n plus 1 divided by 3 plus 20 n plus 1 plus 21n. So the calculation is quite tricky here. n का value 23 है guys. Definitely answer should be multiple of 23. तो एक चीज है, या तो तुम यहाँ से चेक करके देख सकते हो कौन सा नंबर 23 से मल्टीपल होता है. So I'm not going to do the calculation manually. You can use the calculators and all in this question specifically. So definitely यहाँ पे 23 का मल्टीपल, नॉर्मली हम ऐसे कर सकते थे कि n 23 है and the summation must be a multiple of 23. But the problem is यहाँ पे 23 से multiply होने वाला, this is divisible by 23, this is also divisible by 23. But if you check and just need to put the value of n as 23 and you can go and calculate this part, your answer will be 80707. So I'll just do the calculation part for now. You can do it with the help of calculation. A bit lengthy question, but definitely if you know this formula, this one is easy. And first of all, you need to identify the nth term. Nth term here is 4n plus 3 into 4n plus 7. Then only you will be able to proceed for the further thing. So let's go for the next one. This one is easy question from speed time distance. On a long stretch of east to west road, A and B are the points such that B 30 km 350 km away, 350 km west of A. One car starts from A and another from B. Actually, you need not to draw the diagram if you know the relative speed. Relative speed opposite direction होता है. In opposite direction में हम speed को add करते हैं, and in same direction we subtract the speed. That's the only concept you need to know here. So the distance is 350 kilometer. One car starts from A and another start from B at the same time. If they move towards each other, then they meet after 1 hour. That simply means distance is speed into time. So 350 kilometer must be equal to S1 plus S2 1. So first equation, sum of the speeds must be 350. The next one, 350 kilometer, if they are moving, both move towards east, means in the same direction. 7 hours. S1 minus S2. 7 is 350. 7 5s are 1 minus 2. Get it as 1. We add equation 1 plus 2, you get twice of S1 twice of S1 as 400, so S1 must be 200 and S2 must be, difference is 50 and the addition is 350. So the difference between is S1 minus S2. Anyway, already so answer has to be 50, need not calculate. Even if you do this part, answer is already done. Need not to calculate the actual speeds. Go for the next. This is a really interesting question. We are given with that a square plus b square is 97. Now, and we are supposed to find which one of the following cannot be their product. Which one of the following cannot be their product? Not A into B, right? So this value of A, B. So can I get the value of 2AB? Hopefully all of you understood. मैं अभी क्या use करने वाला हूँ guys? B A plus B whole square is A square plus B square plus 2AB, and we know A minus B whole square is also A square plus B square minus 2AB. अब प्रॉब्लम एक चीज है, यहाँ पे एक चीज समझो, ये परफेक्ट स्क्वायर नंबर है. It's a perfect square. Doesn't matter if it is a positive number or negative number, this square number has to be positive. तो क्या कह सकते हैं हम? A square plus B square plus 2AB and A square plus 2B square minus 2AB, both these must be positive. Okay, now A square plus B square is 97 and this is also 97. If I take AB as 64 and 2AB as 128, 2AB as 128, तो यहाँ पे 128 आएंगे perfectly fine, ये positive है. But यहाँ पे minus 128 करोगे, this will be negative and the perfect square cannot be negative. That simply means AB cannot be 64. The question was which one of the following cannot be their product. So answer is first. 64 cannot be their product. That's the easiest way to do and really interesting question. देखो अब बाकी अगर तुम ट्राई करोगे 34 ये माइनस 64 ट्राई करोगे, सो डेफिनेटली यहाँ भी चल जाएगा. यहाँ पे तो प्लस हो जाएगा, माइनस माइनस तो ये चलेगा. दिस इज पॉसिबल, दिस इज पॉसिबल, दिस इज पॉसिबल. 48 का डबल होता है 96, तो यहाँ से 97 माइनस 96 करोगे तो चल जाएगा. कैन नॉट बी ग्रेटर देन 97 एंड इन दिस केस द डबल ऑफ दिस कैन नॉट बी ग्रेटर देन 90. क्योंकि अगर 2ab का वैल्यू 97 से ज्यादा आएगा तो डेफिनेटली a स्क्वायर प्लस b स्क्वायर माइनस 2ab में प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगा, यहाँ पे ये नेगेटिव आ जाएगा. तो दैट्स व्हाट आई कैन कंक्लूड, 64 cannot be the product of ab. We got the answer as 64. A really logical question, because this is the question where you can just think about this formally and you need to decide at your own. There is no step-by-step method to solve this question. Try for this. Definitely a manageable question, you can say. On percentage का यूज करोगे simply तो भी चलेगा. Ratio and percentage दोनों को combinedly हमें यूज करना है. A jar contains a mixture of 175 ml water and 700 ml alcohol. So water is 175, alcohol 700 ml. So Gopal takes 10% of the mixture and substitute it by water, and the process is repeated once again. That's not a big deal to do it 2 times. तो अगर मैं यहाँ से 10% लूंगा, whatever the value comes, it is 875 actually. Okay, so 10% जो इससे reduce करूंगा, replace करूंगा water से. So what will happen? 17 point water will go and 70 liter alcohol will go, and we are replacing it by टोटल 87.5 liters हम रिप्लेस करने वाले हैं, सब्स्टिट्यूटेड बाय द सेम अमाउंट ऑफ वाटर. 17.5 माइनस होगा एंड यहाँ पे 87.5 ऐड होगा. दैट इज सिंपली 70 ऐड हो जाएगा यहाँ पे. हम सब 2.5 will be 630. Look at the total won't change, total shouldn't change. $875. The next thing, again I'm going to take out 10% and replace with water. 87.5 हमें replace करना है, out of which 24.5 माइनस होगा, 87.5 ऐड होगा, here minus 63. So you can calculate this way as well. Even if you do 630 minus 63, that comes out to be 567. Just a minute, just percent water. Okay, no issue. Have to calculate the water. Okay, so plus होगा 20.5. That's 87 minus 24, इतना ऐड होगा. So 45 plus 16, it has 308. Okay, so 308 compared to water and same, that is 875 into 100. This is the percentage of water. Easy percentage question. So this is 25 is 4 times, this is 25, 3, 35 times. That close to, if you calculate, this will be close to 1200 divided by 35. So these two answers are not in the role. that 20 or 25 तो नहीं आएगा, so definitely it will close to 35 का 3 times 9 4 36 के आसपास तो जाना चाहिए. This must be close to 36, so I can go for simply 35.2. The approximation what's really easy here. Calculation was a bit lengthy in initially, but the last step was really easy and answer options were not that close. Let's move to the next. Points A and B are 150 km apart. Car 1 and 2 travels from A to B, but car 2 starts from A. When car 1 already, car 1 is already 20 km away. So both started in the same direction. The thing is, each car travels at the speed of 100 km per hour for the first 50 km, then 50 km per hour for the next 50 km, and 25 km per hour for the last 50 km. We can solve. So the thing is, आंसर 20 नहीं आएगा गाइस. पहला चीज, इनिशियली 20 का डिफरेंस है, बाद में दोनों की स्पीड सेम है, बट द थिंग इज आफ्टर ट्रैवलिंग 50 किलोमीटर स्पीड चेंजेस, राइट? So let's talk about the car 1. So 50 kilometer travel करना है. First 50 kilometer, both the cars are traveling at the speed of 100 kilometer per hour. It will just take half an hour to do this, half an hour to travel this journey. Then the next 50 kilometer is traveling with the speed of 50 kilometer per hour. It will just take 1 hour to travel this 50 kilometer. Okay, after this, the last 50 kilometer travel with a speed of 25 kilometer per hour, it requires 2 hours, right? The thing is, second car will also take the same time, okay, half hour, 1 hour, and but the problem is, ये कार जब 20 किलोमीटर जा चुकी है तब वो स्टार्ट करेंगे. So to get to 20 kilometer, to travel 20 kilometer distance, how much time it must take for car 1 to travel 20 kilometer? 20 divided by 100, that comes out to be 1 by 5. 1 by 5 hours, that is 1 by 5 into 60, that comes out to 12 minutes. And now listen, that's why this car will reach 12 minutes late. So when car 1 reach the end point, car 2 will still take 12 minutes to reach. So how much distance can car 2 travel with the speed of 25? Because now the last is 25 km per hour. So speed we know, time we know, even you can do 1 by 5, that's perfectly fine. Need not to get in or minutes, keep it as 1 by 5 hours. So just to understand, it's easy. distance must be equal to speed into time. Time is 1 by 5 hours and speed is 25. 25 into 1 by 5, that must also be 5 kilometers. So answer for this question is 5 kilometers. Right. So let's move to the next question. Try for this. A tank is emptied every day at a fixed time. We don't know what is that time is. Immediately thereafter, either pump A or pump B or both working until tank is full. Okay. So on Monday, A alone completed filling the tank at 8 p.m. So when tank is empty, 8 p.m. बोला है. So 8 hours नहीं लगेंगे. Let's say A takes X hours to fill the tank, then definitely B will take, yeah, fill. Let's read the question first. On Tuesday, B alone completed at 6 p.m. means 2 घंटा पहले, right? So if I say कि B takes X hours to the tank, A must take X plus 2, that is 2 hours more. Time by A and B to fill the tank. Then on Wednesday, A alone worked till 5 p.m. and then B worked alone for 5 to 7 p.m. That is for 2 hours. Okay. So now A alone worked till 5 p.m. तो पहले A जो है वो 8 बजे तक चल रहा था, मींस 5 और 8 में 3 घंटे कम. तो नॉर्मली X plus 2 hours में फुल हो जाता है. So I can say, let's say capacity is 1 and this 1 upon X plus 2. This must be 1 upon X. The speed or efficiency you can say per hour. The next thing is A worked for X minus 1. How X minus 1? Because 8 बजे मतलब X plus 2 hours लगे, तो 5 बजे उससे 3 घंटे कम, तो X plus 2 minus 3 मैं कर रहा हूँ, nothing but X minus 1 hours वो चला, तो X minus 1 hours with the speed of 1 upon X plus 2. This part comes out to be X minus 1 upon X plus 2. इतना टैंक फुल हुआ, फिल हुआ. आफ्टर दैट B के लिए 5 से लेके 7 तक, दैट इज जस्ट फॉर 2 hours, एंड इन 2 hours will 1 by X की स्पीड से, this must be 2 upon X. So this is the capacity of the total tank, that must be 1. And first of all you can get the value of X here just by using this equation. You can get the value of X. So X square minus X plus 2X. Okay, sorry, here only I can write this as X square minus X plus 2X plus 4 will be equal to X square plus 2 square gets cancelled, even 2X gets cancelled, X has to be equal to 4. So what can I conclude is A and B, it takes 4 hours for B to fill the tank and 6 hours for A to fill the tank. So the capacity of the tank is 12. So speed of A is 2 liters per hour, so B is 3 liters per hour. At what time was tank filled on Thursday if both the pipes were used simultaneously. So if A and B are opened simultaneously, that simply means it should be 12 divided by 5. 12 divided by 5 must be 12 by 5 hours out to be 2 hours, and 2 by 5, 1 by 5 is 12, 2 hours 24 minutes. Only one answer. Now listen, requires 4 hours to fill the tank when B fills it, and B fills the tank at what time? 6 p.m. So they start at 2 p.m. So 2 p.m. plus 4, or 2 p.m. plus 6. That's how it is 8 p.m. and 2 p.m. plus 2 hours is 4 p.m. 4:24. That is option B. Let's move to the next one. Try for this. Ramesh and Ganesh can complete a walk in 16 days. After 7 days of walking together, Ramesh got sick and his efficiency fell down by 30%. As a result, they completed the work in 17 days. So what I can see, 16 days into Ramesh ka original efficiency plus Ganesh ka original. This must be equal to, after 7 days, 7 times of R plus G, 100% efficiency. And after that, Ramesh got sick and he is working, his efficiency fell by 30%, means he is working with the 70% efficiency. So he's working, it took 10 days more to finish that. So 70%, 30% down. That simply means 70%. He's working with the 70% of his efficiency. So 70% is 0.7 hour. Plus G. And so you can get the value of, get the ratio for R and G. So it will be 9 times of R plus G. This is will be equal to 10 into 0.7 R plus 10 G. 9 R plus 9 G must be equal to 7 R plus 10 G. Write this, 2 R equal to G. So Ganesh is twice efficient as that of Ramesh. That's what I got. After that, Ganesh had worked alone after the Ramesh got sick. Then how many days would he have completed the remaining work? Okay, so what is the remaining work after 7 days? After 7 days, I left out with 9 times of R plus G, right? After 7 days, I'm talking about after 7 days. Okay, 7 days work is done. Total work can be completed in 16 days. So 9 days का काम अभी भी बचा है, and this work must be done completed by Ganesh alone. If the Ganesh had worked alone after the Ramesh got sick, तो Ganesh को इसको करने के लिए let's say X days लगेंगे, and we know R is nothing but G by 2. So I can put the value of or 9 into g by 2 plus g, that is 3 by 2g into x. Get the value of 9 into this will 1 plus 1 by 2 is 3 by 2. It's cancelled. Must be 27 by 2. X must be 13.5. That's let's move to the next. If a and b are integers such that 2x square minus ax plus 2 and x square minus plus 8, this is greater than 0 and this is greater than or equal to 0 for all the real numbers x, then the largest possible value of 2a minus 6. Think about it. Really a tricky question, you can say. Think about it. Okay, so the common logic जो बहुत बार अलजेब्रा में हमें यूज होता है, कैट के काफी सारे क्वेश्चंस में ये लॉजिक यूज होता है. So we go for the perfect squares. Okay, so this equation is 2x square minus ax plus 2 greater than 0. Okay, after that let's divide it by 2. X square minus a by 2x plus 1 is greater than 0. So if I want to get the perfect square, means a plus b, you know, a plus b whole square, let's say p plus q whole square, you know that is p square plus q square plus 2ab, or minus, अगर minus है तो minus 2. Try to get it something like this so that I can write this as p minus q whole square. Okay, so let's try for this. This is x square now minus, I can write this as 2 into a by 4 into x plus 1 must be greater than 0. Now this can be written as x square minus 2 into a by 4 into x plus a square by 4 square is 16 and minus a square by 4 square and plus 1 and greater than 0. Now this part I can write this as x minus a by 4 whole square plus 1 minus square by 6. This must be greater than 0. We want the largest value. So can take this as 0 ये हम 0 लेते हैं तो हमें क्या मिलेगा, 1 minus a square by 16 must be greater than 0. 1 must be greater than a square minus 16. So a square must be less than 16. So a can be -4 and +4 के बीच में कुछ भी हो सकता है, राइट? So -4 to +4. So we want the largest possible value of largest possible 2a largest होना चाहिए, तो a है उसका मैक्सिमम वैल्यू हो सकता है 4. So I have to erase this part now. The same way, if you go for this one, I'll perfect square the second one. सिमिलरली जैसे हमने ये किया वैसे ही हम दूसरे इक्वेशन के लिए करते हैं, एंड विल गेट द वैल्यू ऑफ b, एंड अकॉर्डिंगली फिर हम डिसाइड कर सकते हैं कि a स्क्वायर सॉरी 2a minus 6b का लार्जेस्ट वैल्यू क्या हो सकता है. सो दिस कैन बी रिटन, आई विल ट्राई टू डायरेक्टली राइट इट, ax स्क्वायर माइनस bx प्लस ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल टू 0. तो मैं इसको लिख सकता हूँ x स्क्वायर माइनस 2 इंटू b बाई 2 इंटू x plus 8. So I can write this as x square minus 2 into b by 2 into x plus b square by 4. I write this as b square by 4 and minus b square by 4 plus 8, and this must be greater than or equal to 0. Now this is a perfect square and this must be greater than 0. So b square minus 4 must be less than or equal to 8, and I can get 8 4 is 32. B square must be less than or equal to 32. So less than 32, that means 5 square is 25, 6 square is 36. तो हमें कहाँ मिलेगा, 5 तक और -5 से लेके 5 तक सारे नंबर्स जो भी रहेंगे, 4 -4. So what is the least possible value of b is -5. The minimum possible value for b is -5. So I can get 2 into 4 minus 6 to -5 comes out to be 30 plus 8. Sorry, a cannot be 4. A can be the initially we got a square must be less than 4, so a can be just these are integers, so it cannot be 4. A should be less than 4. It was not equal to, this was less than only. Okay, here it was equal to, so it cannot be 4. So this can be just maximum. A can be 3, going to be 6 plus 30, that comes out to be 36. So as it was not equal to, it cannot be equal to 4, it should be less than 4. जैसे हमने ये a के लिए रेंज निकाला, so first thing using this what we concluded a can be between -4 to +4. Okay, but a must be, a square must be less than 16. So it cannot be 4 and it cannot be -4, so it can be -3 to +3. So that was a slight change. So maximum value that A can have is, so A maximum can be 3, and using this can conclude B minimum can be -5. That's why the answer is 36. Try for this question. This one is really easy. Basics of ratio proportion. Okay, so the scores of Amal and Bimal in examinations are in the ratio 11:14. So I can take it as 11x and 14x. After that, after an appeal, their score increases the same amount. Means let's say their scores got increased by y, and this must be equal to 47 by 56. That's what given with. So simply you need to get the value relation between x and y. So the ratio of Bimal's new score and to his original score. The question is quite different at last, but first of all we'll get the relation between x and y using these two, using the hint. Okay, so this is 56 times of 11x plus 56y is equal to 47 times of 14x plus 47y will be 616x plus 56y equal to 47 into 14. Six 58x plus 47y, subtract this, get 9y equal to 42x in y. Now we are supposed to calculate Bimal's new score to his original score. So Bimal's new score is 14x plus 1 and his original score is just 14x, and we know y is 14 by 3. Put the value of x and get the ratio. This is 14x original, this is new. I'm getting new to original चाहिए था हमें, so I'll just reverse the final answer. Comes out to be 14x plus 14 by 3. It's cancelled. 14 4 times of 14 हो जाएगा यहाँ पे, divide by 3, that comes 3:2. So basically answer is 4:3. Reverse of this, new to original. This is 4. That's the answer, option B. Let's go for the next. A triangle ABC has an area 32 square centimeter square units, and its side BC of length 8 units lies on a line x equal to 4. Then the shortest possible distance between A and the 0 0. Basically, this is the case. Here it is 0, and we know x equal to 4, so this is 4. The line equal to parallel to y-axis, x-axis. Now we know BC will be somewhere here. BC A पॉइंट इधर कहीं होगा, राइट? 0 के पास में होना चाहिए. इधर लोगे तो दूर जाएगा, राइट? The shortest distance between this point and the A, if the area of the triangle we already know, and area of triangle is ABC 32, can I say half into BC into height 32? The base is 32, BC is 8, so height must be equal to, height must be also be 8. तो 8 का हाइट मुझे चाहिए, तो इधर 4 है, यहाँ पे मैं 4 ले लेता हूँ. दिस मस्ट बी पॉइंट A. द एरिया ऑफ दिस ट्रायंगल विल बी 8 into 8 64 का हाफ, दैट इज 30. So this is the shortest distance between A and 0 0 unit. That's the simple question, really a simple question on coordinate geometry you can have. Let's go for the next. How many two-digit numbers with a non-zero digit the units place? So let's say AB is a two-digit number and B is not 0. Definitely A is not a 0, because that is a two-digit number. So first digit of a two-digit number cannot be 0. Such that which are more than the thrice of the number formed by interchanging the position. So 10A plus B must be more than thrice of, or this was 10A plus B must be more than thrice of 10B plus A, because if it is AB, it is 10 times of A plus B, and if we do reverse of the number, that is BA, it will be 10 times of B plus A, because A and B are the digits. So 10A plus B must be greater than 30B plus BA. 7A must be greater than 29B. Now we don't know what is the value of B. If B is 1, 7A must be greater than 29. So A can be 7 4 is 28. So A must be greater than 4. A can be 5, 6, 7, 9. A must be greater than 4, right? If B is 2, 7 must be greater than 29 into 2. So 29 into 2 is 58. 58 से ज़्यादा होना चाहिए 7A, and A is a digit, so that value must be 0 to 9 कुछ हो. 7 into 9, A must be 9. 7 9s are 7 8s are 56, which will be less than this. There are only one possibility here. A can be 1, A can be 5, 6, 7, 9. So totally how many values are there? There are 6 different values are. चलो let's move to the next. Water tank has inlets of two types, A and B. All inlet types of A when open bring the water in this at the same rate, and all B types are of the same rate. Okay, so the empty tank completely filled in 30 minutes if 10 inlets of A. So can say 10A plus 45B. Let's say A is the rate at which they fill the tank. It takes 30 minutes to fill the tank. This must be equal to, and 1 hour if 8 inlets and 18 inlets of B. 8 inlets of A and 18 inlets of B. Take 1 hour. 1 hour means 30 minutes. Then right here. So first thing, I'll be getting the ratio between A and B. 2. So 10A plus 45B equal to 16A plus 36B. I can say 9B equal to 6A, 2B, 3B equal to 2. Now you can use any of these two. We know, let's use the first one. A plus 45B into 30 must be equal to, now we need to fill this tank by 7A type and 27B type. So 7A plus 27B, let's say it takes X minutes to fill the tank. The answer will be in minute, and we are supposed to calculate the answer in minutes only. Okay, so the calculation, but before we multiply by 30, first thing you can write 2A is 3B, so definitely 10A must be in B. So instead of 10A I can write 15B plus 45B into 30 must be equal to, instead of 7A I can write 3 by 2, that is 21 by 2A, 21 by 2B plus 27B. Finally I can write 60B into 30 equal to 4 plus 21, that is 75 by 2. Anyways, B gets cancelled. Means 5 times so 24 into has to, the answer for the question is Let's move to the next one. This is a really simple question on compound means simple interest भी बोल सकते हो तुम, compound interest बोला है, but the thing is एक साल के लिए ये transaction है, so it hardly matters. So Gopal Baros, so basically this is the percentage question, you can say simple basic percentage भी तुम यहाँ पे use करते हो, तो भी ये तुम्हारा question easily solve हो जाएगा. Let's begin. Gopal borrows X rupees from Ankit at the rate of 8% interest. He then adds Y and his own money. Okay, he add Y rupees and lends X plus amount to Ishan at the 10% rate. Okay, so first thing, what is the gain of गोपाल, उसको अंकित को कितना मिलेगा 8% ऑफ एक्स, राइट। अंकित को इतना प्रॉफिट मिलेगा। एट द एंड ऑफ द ईयर अंकित ड्यू नेट interest retained by the Gopal is same as that accrued to the अंकित। अब एक चीज सुनो, गोपाल को कितना मिलेगा, गोपाल को मिला है 10% ऑफ x प्लस वाई, 10% ऑफ x प्लस वाई, बट द प्रॉब्लम इज इसमें से माइनस भी माइनस 8% ऑफ x, बिकॉज वो तो उसको अंकित को देना है, ये इसको जो मिला, राइट। तो बेसिकली इसके पास कितना बचेगा, तो 10% x पे भी मिला एंड 10% y पे भी मिला, उसमें से 8% माइनस हो गया, तो बचा कितना गोपाल के पास 2% ऑफ x प्लस 10% ऑफ y मस्ट बी इक्वल टू दिस। तो सिंपली आई कैन से 6% x मस्ट बी इक्वल टू 10%। The first thing 6x इक्वल टू 10y, या फिर तुम बोलो 3x इक्वल टू 5y, द इक्वेशन 1 that I'm getting. After that, on the other hand, had Gopal x plus 2y, अगर उसने x plus 2y दिया होता तो उसको कितना मिला होता, 2% x का तो उसको मिलेगा, प्लस 10% जो है वो 2y पे मिला होता, राइट। देन द नेट इंटरेस्ट रिटेन बाय हिम वुड हैव इंक्रीज बाय ₹150, इससे 150 ज्यादा होता, मीन्स पहले उसका कितना था, ये लो या ये लो, दिस वन इज इजी, ये दोनों इक्वल ही है, ओके। पहले अंकित और गोपाल दोनों को सेम ही इंटरेस्ट मिला था, उस इंटरेस्ट अमाउंट से 150 रुपीज ज्यादा मिल रहे हैं, दिस मस्ट बी इक्वल टू 8% x प्लस 150। दैट्स द सिंपल वे। गोपाल की जगह पे तुम ये रखो, ये ज्यादा बेटर है। 2% प्लस 10% ऑफ y रखने से अच्छा 8% ऑफ x रखो, दोनों भी इक्वल ही है, राइट। So I can write this as 2x plus 10 into 2y, that is 20y, is equal to, I'm just multiplying by 100, okay, so denominator का 100 चला गया, 8x plus, so 150 into 100, this will be 150 into 100, that is 15,000. Then you can get 8x or 2x there, 20y, or I'll get this, plus 20y, nothing but 12x. So 12x minus 6. X 15,000 must be 2,500, 2,500. We know y, 5y is x, y must be 15. 15 to calculate x plus 1, 500, that is 'The next one, this is the question on average, really interesting one, तुम्हें definitely ये question आ जाएगा, it's a theta question and really easy one. सोचो चलो, अरिथमेटिक मीनिंग ऑफ एक्स वाई जेड इज x plus y plus z has to be 80 into 3, 240. Then the next thing is a bit tricky, you can say. 5 नंबर्स का एवरेज हमें 75 दिया है, x plus y plus z plus u and v. So x plus y plus z plus u plus v is 75 into 5. Plus y plus z is 240. So first thing I can say u plus v is 135. Okay, u plus v is 135. First thing that we conclude. After that we know 2u. From here I can say 2u is equal to x plus y. From here 2v is equal to y plus x. So I'll just calculate twice of u plus twice of v, be 270. I'll just put the value x plus y and y plus z. X plus y, y plus z must be equal to 270. I write this as x plus y plus z plus y 270. We know x plus y plus 240. So I get y as 30. So first thing I'm getting y as 30. अगर y 30 है तो x plus y plus z 240 में y का वैल्यू मैं 30 रख रहा हूँ, so I can say x plus z must be 210. So that's the important equation you can get, and we know the x is greater than z. X is greater than or equal to z. Okay, then the minimum possible value of x. Minimum possible means max to max में क्या कर सकता हूँ, इक्वल कर सकता हूँ 105 105, या तो फिर मुझे 106 104 ऐसे कुछ रखना पड़ेगा, but x must be always greater, so the lowest possible value of x will be half of 210. Basically this has to be 105. Really simple question on average and must solve question. Okay, not an issue. Good to go. So let's quickly finish few more questions for the day. F of x is the maximum of these. ठीक है, इन दोनों में से जो मैक्सिमम होगा ना, ये दोनों चीजें जो है वो x पे डिपेंडेंट है. 5x डिपेंड्स ऑन x एंड 52 माइनस 2x², ये कितना आएगा, ये भी किस पे डिपेंड करता है, x पे डिपेंड करता है। तो मैक्सिमम ऑफ दिस टू अगर लाना है तो हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, व्हाट इज द मिनिमम पॉसिबल वैल्यू ऑफ एफ ऑफ एक्स, तो इसका वैल्यू कितना आ सकता है, तो कम लाना है। तो ये दोनों भी क्लोज टू इक्वल होना चाहिए। दैट सिंपली आई कैन से 5x इज इक्वल टू 52 minus 2x² and simply I can write this as 2x² plus 5x minus 52 must be equal to 0. So tell me the numbers which are multiple, which are whose product is 2 into 52. 2 into 52 is 104 and addition is 8. Negative. Minus 104 and addition is 5 positive. Okay, so numbers are 13 into minus 8, right? तो x का वैल्यू कितना हुआ, माइनस 13/2 और 8/2, 6.5 और 4, and we know x is any positive real number, so x cannot be 6.5, so x has to be 4. Put the value of x as 4. 5 into 4, this comes out to be 20. ये भी निकालोगे तो 20 आएगा। मैक्सिमम ऑफ दिस विल बी 20, 20 में से कोई भी आएगा, द मिनिमम वैल्यू ऑफ एफ 20. Try for this. This one is a really easy question from CAT 2018 और ये बिल्कुल करना चाहिए था, बिल्कुल बहुत ही सिंपल क्वेश्चन था ये। देखो यहाँ पे क्या दिया है, जैसे हमने सेट थ्योरी में हम इंटरसेक्शन मींस कॉमन, तो यहाँ पे एक दूसरी चीज डिनोट किया गया है डेल्टा से या फिर ट्रायंगल से तुम बोल सकते हो। If two sets A and B, let A triangle B denote the set of elements which belong to A or B but not both. इसका मतलब क्या, A और B में चलेगा मीन्स ओनली A या तो ओनली B, राइट? तो हमें पहले कैलकुलेट करना चाहिए P ट्रायंगल Q, P delta Q और P triangle Q. Let's try for this. जो P में है या तो Q में है, लेकिन दोनों में कॉमन नहीं होना चाहिए। P और Q बट नॉट बोथ। तो ये है 1 2 3 4 और ये है 2 3 5 6, so 2 3 कॉमन हुआ, 2 3 कैंसिल हो पहले तो क्या आएगा इसमें 1 4 5 6, ये आ गया डेल्टा। देन उसके बाद हमें करना था R डेल्टा, R एंड S पे ये चीज अप्लाई कर देते हैं। 1 3 7 8 9 2 4 9 10, there only one number is common here, हमें क्या लगेगा 1 3 7 8 2 4 and 10, राइट? जो कॉमन है वो नहीं लेना है, दैट्स इट। देन वी आर सपोज्ड टू कैलकुलेट P triangle Q triangle, this was R and S, तो इन दो सेट्स पे अप्लाई होगा। तो इन दोनों में क्या कॉमन है, 1 is already there, 3 4 5 6 और यहाँ पे है, यहाँ 5 इधर नहीं है, 6 भी इधर नहीं, क्या आया 5 6, दूसरे नंबर्स क्या बच रहे हैं 3 7 8 3 7 8 2 10, 1 2 3 5 6 and 7। Let's go for the next. Okay, so let's try for this. Set of B, if you look at this one is quite easy. B can be, n का वैल्यू अगर हम 1 रखते हैं तो B can be just 0, 35, 70, 105, any multiple of 3. 35 is multiple and 1 0, right? Then for A, if you look at this, the first element, if you take n as 1, will be 35 minus 1, 36. Well, this will be so this is also, if you put the values of 1, 6 square, 1, 35 minus 1, 36. This can also be 0. Then if we take, we get A, if n equal to 1 is 0. If we take A when n equal to 2, this will be 6 to the power 4 minus 35 into 2 minus 1 comes out to be 1225. When n equals to 3, this comes out to be 6 to the power 6 minus 35 into 3, 1. तो ये कैलकुलेट करोगे 4, 6, 5, 5. Anyways, so you can simply check and simply conclude every member of A is in B and at least one member of B is it not in. One is the right answer. Go for the next one. Chalo, quickly speed up last 2 questions for the day. The strength of a salt solution is p% if 100 ml of the solution contains p grams. Okay, that's the concentration. If 3 salt solution A, B, C are mixed in proportion 1:2:3, the resulting solution has the strength of 20%. So I can say A plus 2B plus 3C divided by 1 plus 2 plus 3, that is 6, must be equal to 20%. That is 20%. I can write as 0.2. So simply I can conclude A plus 2B plus 3C must be equal to 6 into 0.2, that is 1.2. The same way, the next equation we can get is, if instead of 1:2:3 the proportions were 3:2:1, तो क्या होगा, 3A plus 2B plus C will be equal to 30%, that is 0.3, divided by 6 into 0.3, that is 3A plus 2B plus C must be equal to 1.8. This is equation 1 and this is equation. And the next thing is a fourth solution D has produced by mixing B and C in the ratio of 2:7, and the strength of this strength of D to that of A is, so strength of D अगर हमें चाहिए तो strength of D will be 2B plus 7C divided by 2 plus 7 is 9, the strength of D. और ये A के कंपैरिजन में कितना आता है वो हमें निकालना है. Now just by using equation 1 and 2, 1 and 2 में अगर मैं सब्ट्रैक्ट कर दूंगा तो नहीं मिलेगा, but if we add these two, because that's an equation of 3 variable, so we cannot add, subtract and get the value of A and C. Definitely you have to do some adjustment here. So if I equate these two equations, somehow if we are able to equate it, then that is possible. Let me see. If I take this as 1.28, so I'll just double this and I'll double this, get 6A plus 4B plus 2C is equal to 3.6. Here 3A plus 4B plus C A plus 6B C. Simply we can equate these two things, that is 3A plus 6B plus actually 3C into 3 will be 9C, 3A plus 6B plus 9C will be equal to 6a plus 4b plus 2c, and if you solve this equation, you'll be getting 2b plus 7c equals to a equals to 3a, and I'm getting the value of a. Yes, so we'll get the value of a as 2b plus 7c upon d. So this is the value of d and this is the value of a. So the final answer here is the strength of D to A, D to A, D to A. This gets cancelled. 2b7c, 2b7c gets cancelled. That's 1 by 9. 9:3 is 1:3, so this should be 1:3. Or simply we can do here is, we know 3a is 2b plus 7, so I can just put here d is equal to 3a upon 9. So d upon a will be 3 by 9, 1:3. One last question for the day, and this is easy question from logarithm. So basically one property we are going to use here is log of a to the base b is equal to 1 upon log of b to the base. That's the first thing I'm going to use here. So 1 upon log of 100 to the base 2 can be written as log of 2 to the base 100 minus log of, same thing is applicable for all of this. So log of 4 to the base 100 plus log of 5 to the base 100 minus log of 10 to the base 100 plus log of 20 to the base 100 minus log of 25 to the base 100 what we are using, log, the last one, plus log of 50 to the base 100. Now all सारे log के base same है, जहाँ पे minus मतलब divide, plus मतलब multiply. So this means log of 2 into 5 into 20 into 50 divided by 4 into 10, 25. 25 into 25 into 2, 50. 4 into 5, 5 into 10, cancel. Log of 10 to the base 100 can be written as 1 upon log of 100 to the base 10, can be written as 1 upon log of 10 square to the base 10, that is 1 upon 2 and log of 10 to the base 10 is 1. So final answer is 1 by 2. That's a really easy question on logarithm. Okay guys, that's it for the day. Those who are willing to go for the plus subscription of Unacademy, they can simply go to Play Store, download the Unacademy learning app, and the special sessions are completely free guys. Who wants to attend the plus course, they can go for either 1 year or 2 year plan. These are my recommendation. 1 year plan is close to 16,000 and 2 year plan is close to 19,000. So if anybody of you are willing to go for this plus subscription of Unacademy, you can just use this code SHYAM1 to avail 10% of discount. And do not forget to share and like our channel. You can do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified about the plus of all our live sessions. And you can also join us on Telegram, that is CAT4MBA, where you'll be getting the PDF notes of each and every session that we conduct on YouTube as well as plus platform. That's it for the day guys. Good night everyone. Good night.